Hey guys, welcome back. It's Melody. Don't mind my cat in the background. She's looking at the ground as a buffet table because it's winter and she's trying to fatten up, so that's why I need my cordless vacuum, because if I don't vacuum immediately, Pat is always in the background of my videos looking at the ground as a buffet table at a Chinese restaurant. Today we are going to be talking about life hacks, and you guys love life hacks. I love making life hack videos. I love finding new ways to make the home more efficient. If you love life hacks and you love household tips, definitely give the channel a subscribe. You don't want to miss a single beat. Sorry, my cat is scratching the scratcher. The very first life hack is to use a squeegee instead of all the specialty vacuums and specialty cat items to get fur off of your couch. So how many of us have fur all over the couch, and it's really a losing battle, especially when it comes to clothes. So my one tip, if you have clothes, is to definitely use clothes that are light colored or that kind of blend in with your cat's fur. I got some purple Columbia jackets and they show a ton of fur. This squeegee helps you to get all the fur off better than any product out there. I have tried 6 different items from Amazon, and this I already had on hand. So is that not the most minimalist thing? Use what you have. The second tip that I have is to etch your glass. I am in love with these Polish glasses from Target that are about $2. I found them in the aisle one time and I said, "Corel skinny white plates, is that you in cup form?" And believe me, this is the equivalent of the Corel white plates that you guys love, that I love too. Use your painter's tape, which is a part of your minimalist toolbox, and to use this Armor Etch glass cream, just like I used in my period life hacks video, and etch a 1/2 cup mark and etch a cup mark onto the cup. And that way you can utilize this as a drinking cup. You can also utilize it as a measuring cup. Maybe you're more of the creative type and you just eyeball everything, but I like to get my smoothies exact. You guys know that I love vinegar and water to clean everything. I am a vinegar and water fanatic. And you saw my other life hack that said keep the bottle half full, because then you can transport it around the house easily. How many of us not only have full jugs of all-purpose, but also we have one in each room? So we have one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen. I have a perfect hack for you, and it's basically to buy these Windex touch-up bottles. So I got the 4-pack on Amazon, but if you have a bigger house, you can get the 6-pack. You've probably seen the commercial, but you grab your rag and you press down on it. So this is my microfiber. You press down on it and then the liquid comes up. It's kind of like how some eye makeup removers work. You can fill up 4 different bottles. I keep one in the bathroom, I keep one in the kitchen, one at my desk. I love the way the bottles look. They're so aesthetically pleasing, unlike if you buy containers from Home Depot. I know this is off on a tangent, but when I filled my minimalist toolbox, I was looking at Home Depot, and guys do not care about aesthetics, I just have to say. The screwdrivers and things like that are not so hot looking. But the thing is when you have the Method bottle, it's a beautifully aesthetic bottle, but it's so hard to get the labels off, and I'm not, as a minimalist, getting an extra thing to take off labels. And so what I do is I grab these bad boys and I put them throughout the house, and that way I only buy 1 bottle at a time, and I don't have to bring it all over the place. I can just fill up little bottles, or I can use only vinegar and water throughout the house. The reason why I keep 2 of these in the kitchen is because one of them is to disinfect and the other one is more just for light cleaning, which is the one I use all the time. And the best thing about these is you can even flip them to the side and even pump pretty easily. You can just pump onto the floor if you're mopping, or pump onto the countertops. So I hope you guys will give this a try. This is probably my favorite life hack of the entire video. It's really changed my life, and the bottles look so aesthetically pleasing. I don't mind leaving them out. My next life hack is if you have a muffin tin, instead of throwing out all those extra herbs every time you go to the grocery store, what I like to do is preserve the herb in oil, olive oil, or tomato juice. So if I'm going to use it for chili, I'll preserve it in tomato juice, and I might even grind up the herb if that's the way that I like it in my chili. Covering my utility box. What I did is I originally pinned it with pins, which also works, but if you want a more sophisticated Pottery Barn look to your house, you can grab a rod that I got at the craft store for about $1, and then you can get some clear fishing line, and I've always had this on hand because I like to hang crystals. I love it when crystals catch the light and rainbows come in the house. And you can just use a nail and use it like a tent and tie the fishing line onto your rod that you cut down to size. How many of us have scarves in our wardrobe that we just never wear? Well, grab one of your favorite looking ones and you can cover your utility box for dirt cheap. Don't buy expensive rugs to hang on the wall and things like that. So you're reusing and you're also covering something ugly. So this is a huge win. And then my very next life hack is in regards to peppermint oil again. So some of us, I'm guilty of this too. Let's have a show of hands. Go a little bit hog wild with essential oils, but do we actually get the pleasure out of each and every essential oil? Think about it. So maybe there's only 3 essential oils that you actually love and you wouldn't miss almost any of the others. So peppermint oil is the most multi-purpose oil of all time. I use it for everything. And if you saw my life hacks video, you saw how I use it to repel mosquitoes. So you might be buying $10 poo pourri or something, and you can just use that bottle once you're done with it and fill it up with water in about 30 peppermint oil drops and call it a day. This is your new toilet drop sprayer. And you can also put in more if 30 drops is not handling the scent. Let's hope it does. But if it doesn't, there's no shame to the game. The very next life hack I have is another summer life hack. You know me, I can't resist putting a summer life hack in a winter video for some reason. Pretend this is a burger. I mean, it's not very circular, but oftentimes when we're eating burgers, we eat them wrong. So we're just grabbing onto the burger and all the stuff is falling out onto the table, especially when it's a fat burger. All of our stuff is falling out, right? So if you're eating your veggie burger or your regular burger, make sure you utilize that tip so your burger's not getting everywhere. Another life hack that I use all the time is on my recipe cards, I don't put 1 recipe per card. How many of us have those same 10 recipes we cook all of the time? I mean, we're busy people. We don't have time to be trying new things all the time. We almost know it like the back of our hands, but we want to make sure because our memory's going, at least my memory's going. So we have our cheat sheet. And instead of making 1 whole recipe card per thing, you really don't need to because you've made this recipe so many times. You really just need a really quick glance cheat sheet. So you can easily put 3 recipes on 1 card. Just think of how much this cuts it down. This makes it so easy to meal plan because you just grab 1 recipe with 3 of your favorite recipes and you're like, kids, this is what we're having this week, 3 of these recipes. And it's easy to meal plan because you grab the recipe and you can easily transfer it to your shopping list because they're all on 1 card. And so this is one of my favorite life hacks, again, like the Windex life hack. I'm gonna have plenty more tips like that in my organization series coming up for 2017. So I'm really excited about that. And my very last life hack is a reiteration on my last life hack, which is basically to use the toolbar. I can't stress this enough. How many of us at work always open up the same documents every day and we're not utilizing the toolbar? So what you do is, as soon as you log onto your computer, grab all of the programs that you use all of the time at work or all of the time at school, pin them to the toolbar. So drag those programs down and place them onto the toolbar and only have those programs at the toolbar. So basically, when you turn on your computer, you will hit Windows 1 and it will open up that very first program you have on the toolbar. Another shortcut that I use all the time at my job is Alt F4, and Alt F4 is close window. So it doesn't matter where I'm at, if I'm in Firefox or Notepad. And for me, I was always missing the F4 button because it's so, I rarely ever hit it. So what I did was I grabbed these bump-ons that you guys have seen in my kitchen organization video. I grabbed these bump-ons, which there are so many uses for. I grabbed 1 bump-on and I put it on the F4 button because I don't hit it outside of hitting Alt F4. And basically, I can hit the Alt button because I know where it is without looking. And I can hit F4, I just feel where the bump-on is and I immediately hit it. And maybe eventually you get good enough that you don't even need the training wheels. You can just take your bump-on sticker off easily. So I hope that these life hacks helped you out. I hope you'll give this channel a subscribe. We have plenty more life hack videos and I'm very stingy about the life hacks I put into my videos because I only want to give ones that I use all the time, my lifetime life hacks. So I hope you find them useful and I hope you'll give this video a like because it really helps up my channel, and definitely subscribe. We'll see you next Sunday.